Hey there everybody, welcome back to another one of my budgeting videos. This is going to be another attempt at doing a video showing my setup for the month. As you all know, I'm not a decorative planner. It doesn't come intuitively to me. I'm not very good at it. I attempted it for Halloween month for October, and I know compared to like other people on YouTube with their absolutely gorgeous spreads that mine was a laughable attempt. I am aware. But I do actually enjoy stickers and I always want to make things more decorative. I don't know how. And I know that seems really silly, but I just really struggle with like, where do I put it? What's the best way? How do I make it look as optimal as possible? And I figure I'm not going to get any better at it unless I actually attempt. And why not attempt on camera so that you can laugh along at how bad I am? Because you just gotta laugh sometimes when you're really bad at something that you want to be really good at, because it's comical. To me, it's comical. For me specifically, I'm not laughing at any of you. Okay, so the thing is, I'm not spending any more money on stickers though. So I am limited to what I already have. I thought I had more sort of Christmas and winter themed stickers than I do. My plan for November is I wanted to do like a winter themed decoration idea and then do actual Christmas themed for December since I celebrate Christmas. But I didn't want to do Christmas for both months, even though in my head, I just want to start using Christmas stuff everywhere. Yeah, so I pulled out all of the stickers that I have that are sort of winter / Christmas themed, and it turns out I don't have as many as I thought. Most of them are actually more Christmas than winter, and some of them aren't really going to work in this book, I don't think, and I will explain why. So this sheet actually came as part of a set, so you can see how there's like that sheet there. They're all attached really funny. It came in a package with like multiples of like these 3 pages count as like a set. This page and the tree page I'm not going to be using in November because they're all very clearly like Christmas. I mean, I suppose maybe the poinsettia, but I very much attach the poinsettia to Christmas. So to me, that's more of a December thing. But this page has like little snowflake stickers, so I thought I could use those and then just skip the more Christmassy ones. So I have used these stickers in the past in other years, which is why like this one is not attached to its partner sheets because I had used them all up. So I'm going to use from this individual sheet instead of starting a new set. These ones I just bought. They were in like my grocery haul, my most recent one, and I thought I could use the ones that aren't like Santa, so like the snowman, the penguin, things like that. But then as I was looking at them just now, I realized like they're kind of thicker stickers. So wherever I put them, say like I put them over here, and then the next time I'm writing something and I have the page over and I'm writing on the back, it's going to be all bumpy writing because these stickers are quite thick. Same with these cats. They're quite thick stickers and I think they're adorable, and I was figuring I could use some of the ones like that are in scarves but not necessarily with like the Santa hats yet, but it's the same situation. They're actually quite thick, so they'll affect my ability to write on the upcoming pages unless I actually manage to remember and then just flip the book in a way so that I'm not writing over top of the backs of the stickers. So I'm not sure yet. I would like to use them, especially some of these ones because I just think they're adorable, but I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out like maybe I put the hot chocolate sort of up along an edge or something where I won't be writing on upcoming pages. That's sort of my working plan for that one. These ones, okay, I know they are stickers for like the Lung Association from 2017, but some of the pictures are really nice and I have scissors, so I thought I could just cut around the borders to get rid of the writing on the outside and use some of them. I was thinking like the figure skates for November specifically because not where I live. I'm in like the one section of Canada that doesn't get real winter, but I grew up in areas of Canada that got real winters. So usually like you start figure skating or ice skating pretty early, depending on exactly where you are and exactly when the weather changes. But when I was growing up, you would be out on like the outdoor skating rinks in your neighborhood, probably starting somewhere in November because it's just that's when the weather would go. It doesn't get that bad weather-wise as early anymore. Like there's snow back home for my parents, well, my mom, sorry, and my siblings and family and everything. They're one province over, but there's not that much snow yet. So they're not ice skating outside level of winter yet. But I did think that ice skates might be nice. And maybe like the wintry scene with the cardinal, because that's winter but not necessarily Christmas. And Winnie the Pooh. Who doesn't like Winnie the Pooh? I actually adore Eeyore. He is my absolute favorite character, and I say that as if I've ever watched Winnie the Pooh. I have not. I most likely, when I was little, maybe had the books read to me, but I don't have any memory of that either. I just really like Eeyore. I like the fact that he can be exactly how he is, and he doesn't have to put on a face and pretend to be happier in any given moment than he is, and his friends just accept him. Plus, he's adorable, and he keeps losing his tail, and it's just so cute. So I thought, like most of these ones actually, maybe not the one with the tree, but the rest of them could be used in some way. I am aware that these sticker sheets that I am pulling from do not have a cohesive look. And so that is going to greatly affect the ability of whatever decoration that I do to have any kind of, you know, cohesive, pretty, aesthetic way about it. But they're all stickers that make me happy, and it's my book, so I guess I'm just gonna go with what I feel is fun, and that's it. That's all I've got, really. So those are the stickers. I'm going to put them to the side for a little bit because I'm going to fill in the information first and then do the stickers afterwards. Oh, this is my winter pen. It's a reindeer. I think he's adorable. I got him, I don't remember, not last Christmas, I don't think, maybe 2 Christmases ago or winters ago, I suppose. I really don't remember, but he's adorable. And I was pulling out from this pen and pencil pouch, testing out some pens that I had in there, of which only one of them had not gone dry. So I'm throwing out a bunch of pens today, but this one was in there. It hadn't gone dry, and it's adorable. So I thought I would pull it out for the upcoming spread. Okay, so November, let me just, okay, 1 second. I'm gonna jump back to September and use those pages to copy off of, just because I have, there's envelopes here, and in my October one I have in the envelope a check that I don't want to keep flashing at you, so so okay, so if I did the editing right, I fast forwarded through that so you didn't have to sit and actually watch me painfully write everything in. So I'll just go over the numbers really quick. This is for the month of November, so $1,300 for rent. I put $60 bi-weekly, so every paycheck I put $60 onto my cell phone bill. My SUV payments are $266.72. They come out automatically the Tuesday after every payday. I'm currently working from home, so I don't have to pay for parking at work, and I put $40 aside every paycheck for gas. I drive a hybrid, so that's more than enough unless I have some large road trip planned. Striker is my cat. Every paycheck, $32.50, goes towards his cash envelopes. Groceries and household combined, every paycheck get $120. So that is including groceries, clearly, but also for me, household cleaning products, paper towel, toilet paper, tissues, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, like all of those things get lumped into the 120. At some point, I want to be able to split them up more and have like a cash envelope category specifically for me in terms of like my body wash and lotion and stuff like that, and not be lumping it all in together. But I don't have that much money right now, so it just sort of, in my world, it makes sense to put it all there. Fun, miscellaneous, and takeout have, well, takeout doesn't have a category right now. Fun and miscellaneous have categories under my cash envelope system, but I don't set a certain amount here, like on this page for the budget, because they do fluctuate depending on kind of how my budget is going in the moment. So I just leave it blank and then figure it out when I'm doing the budget how much they can get. My sinking funds, I list them out. So I have my car insurance, tenant insurance, Microsoft Norton, and WordPress. They're actually in one bank account because I only get so many with my bank. So it's just like, I call it a tech sinking fund. Then I have for dragon boating, travel, presents, and an emergency fund. Currently, I'm not putting anything into dragon boating. Just because, again, money, the season is over for right now. I'm not participating in winter paddling, so I don't have any dragon boat money or like payments or anything that I have to do currently. I will have to make payments for next season for the season, like, you know, for the team fees, probably around February or March. So what I'm planning on doing, since I'm not putting any money in this category currently, is when taxes are done and I get a tax refund, I'm going to pull out from there roughly $300 and just put it directly into the dragon boating fund, because my team fees, they're anywhere in between like high 300s, low 400s. They fluctuate depending on a lot of factors that I don't have any clear information about, really. So I know that they'll fluctuate, but they'll be somewhere in that range. So if I just sort of put a lump sum payment out of my tax return money and then start funding it at that point, then hopefully I will have enough, or at least very close to the amount needed for when it is due. So the amounts that I put aside for all of the rest of them are listed right there. I don't fill in this part at the bottom with the total budgeted, total actual, or the difference. This is just a guideline for me. Some of them are not going to change, like rent and my cell phone, my SUV payments, what I put into Striker's money, those don't change. Sometimes I go over or under on the money for groceries and household. If I go under, I'm not then pulling the money out of the cash envelope, which are digital, by the way, my digital cash envelopes. I'm not pulling the money out to go and put it back in the bank. I know some people do that. I roll it over, because if I'm lucky enough that I have a week where I don't use all of the money, or like a bi-weekly pay period where I don't use all of this $120, I save it in that category, because eventually there's going to be a week where I have to buy something that's more expensive. Like, I like to bake, so maybe I need some baking supplies, like some flour, or maybe just some staple items. You know, like things come up where, I don't know about for you, but for me, generally my grocery shopping is not the same amount getting spent every single time I go. It really depends on if I've run out of oats and I eat oatmeal often, then I need to buy oats, but I don't need to buy oats every single week. So some weeks that's not part of the equation for what I'm purchasing. So then I can either choose to take the money I would have spent on oats and put it towards something else, or just not spend it. And then that means that that money can roll over to be used a different week when I have slightly more expenses. So I don't worry about the actual. And then the sinking funds, some of them don't change, really. Like the car insurance one, the tenant insurance, the tech ones, none of those change. Sometimes travel, presents, and emergency fund will change, and clearly the dragon boat one did, just because of like how much money I have to budget with, like that particular paycheck. Sometimes some of these can't get their full amount, but I try. So that is there. Now I have the calendar, so I'm gonna write in the dates and then fast forward you again so that you don't have to sit through all of that. Oh, but I need a calendar. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Okay, 1 second. I'm using my phone, and that's where I usually pull up all this stuff. Like, I use my phone to record, I mean. So give me 1 second to pull up a calendar here. Okay, so Friday was the 1st, and there are 30 days. There we go. So that didn't feel like it took too long when I was writing it, so I don't think I fast forwarded for too much time there. I'm not filling in this information in this video. I'll be filling in the income tracker once I sit down to do like the actual budget for payday. And then the rest of these pages for my particular book's layout are like day-to-day spending, but I don't use them that way. This is where I actually write out my budget. So now let's try to figure out something fun to do with stickers. Okay, I'm definitely using these. Let me open up the Winnie the Pooh ones, which, by the way, these are super old. Like, look at how the plastic is ripping. I tend to get stickers, and then it's not that I get nervous about using them. I don't think that's the right word, but I just get all like, once I use them, they're gone. Which I know is silly because they're meant to be used, but That's just where my brain's at. So these sheets are identical. So I'm just going to put one off to the side. And then I have the cute cats and the puffy things. So I'm going to see what I can figure out with these flat ones first. And then we'll go to the puffy, I think. Okay. I suppose it's kind of really random down there, but we're gonna go with it. So I guess like this is a Winnie the Pooh themed page. Let's see. There we go. I'm sorry if you can hear that pounding. A 13-year-old lives upstairs and she doesn't do anything quietly, including the stairs. Oh, see, yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one out and I'm gonna cut out one of these. So loud. Okay, so I have those two and I like them and they're cute, but I feel like this page is just so big that it needs like kind of something large there. And I wasn't gonna do another one of the Winnie the Pooh ones because I thought maybe keep them just onto the one page, but maybe I will. Let's see, this is where the indecisiveness kicks in. And then I get all nervous about messing it up, even though in theory it's stickers. You can't mess them up. I mean, you can, but okay, you know, I'll save these little guys maybe for on this side, and maybe just these pages minus those stickers will be the Winnie the Pooh gang. So let's go. And we have to have Eeyore since he is my favorite. Just give him a little light to be able to read by, which I know makes no sense. I'm well aware. Well aware. T-I-double-gut-er, Tigger! Sorry, I swear I'm a grown-up most of the time. Just, It can't always be, right? Oh, see, now I feel bad that I've left out Piglet because he looks so cute like that. But if I put him anywhere, it's just really gonna clutter things, I think. So, okay, I'm gonna leave these pages as is. Winnie the Pooh theme. It's totally okay, right? I mean, simple, but that's okay. Just nod and smile for me, okay? Could do sort of like down here in the empty squares. Oh, do you think? Okay, I know that it means I'm using another Winnie the Pooh character, but he could be ice skating along the bottom, maybe, or even up at the top. There's space for him up at the top. Yeah, apparently this is all just going to be a Winnie the Pooh themed November. Not where I thought it was going to go, but that's all right. But I really, this one I am going to hold on to because I really feel because they're decorating a tree that's much more like a Christmas versus like a winter. The rest of these I think are winter. They can get away with being winter. Now, let me see. A human who has super short nails can get the backs of stickers. There we go. I'm going to do house with the cardinal there. Ice skates there. Okay, I'm not going to put stickers on here just because if I have to fill stuff in, I mean, I know I have to fill in the calendar, but if I have to fill stuff in, I want to write it in before I put stickers because like probably the stickers will crop over some of this space. I should have, I suppose, filled in the calendar all the way before I did any of the stickers, but none of them are encroaching on the actual calendar space. So I think that is going to be fine. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it like that. I didn't use the puffy stickers. I really wanted to, and I thought that I would, but the Winnie the Pooh kind of took over. And I really do think, I don't know that you can tell on camera, but they are really like a thicker sticker, both of them. So I need to be a bit more careful about where I use them in terms of like not affecting how well I'm able to write on future pages. So I think I'm happy with using like the flat ones and the strange combination of like very like traditional-ish kind of stylized looks and then a bunch of cartoons. Yep, that sort of matches for my level of don't know what I'm doing in terms of stickers. So I'm gonna fill in the calendar, but I don't know that you really need to sit through that because it would just be getting it fast forwarded anyway. So I will do that, and then you'll see it all filled in when I do my budgeting video for this particular paycheck. But there we go. Thank you so very much for sitting with me, during this video and watching my attempt at planning with stickers. I appreciate it. I know that it doesn't look as cute as other people's, but I don't know, you got to work with what you have, and I'm on a limited budget, so I'm not going out and buying more stickers that are only going to be used for like this month and next month. I mean, I know I bought the one sheet, but I use those also on like Christmas cards and things like that, so they'll get used. And I'll just have to hope that I have some money in the budget for next year to maybe buy like a set of stickers that are a bit more of like a cohesive look for my November budgeting month. Again, thank you very much for sitting through this video. I do appreciate it. Stay safe out there. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.